Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello, and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Welcome to Monday, coming off of a big old Sunfest weekend, or Jazz Fest, depending upon which city you were in. Virginia was in New Orleans. We were here in West Palm. I did Sunfest several days. Took a little break yesterday. We had good intentions, but I did it all in on Saturday. I was good.
Yeah, I was Pie Fest. I had a pie snack party with the Sweet Denny's. Pie, all kinds of pies. Pies galore.
Pies galore,
Went to that Joseph's and bought a bunch of pies.
What kind of pie you got down on?
Coconut pie. There's that rainbow cake pie that I love.
Okay.
There was a peanut butter pie. There was like, I only showed 4 on TikTok, but there was like 7 pies we got.
7 pies.
I know.
How much weed do y'all smoke?
Enough to buy 7 pies.
Enough to buy seven pies worth of weed.
I gotta tell you, it was fun picking out pies.
Okay.
It was fun. There was nobody in there at the time. It was in the late afternoon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nobody's buying pies at that time.
And at that rate.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you just buy all the pie?
You could tell the woman working behind the counter, if I could read her mind, she's like, these fuckers came to play. That's what she was thinking. She had that look like,
these fuckers are high.
I gotta get my pie game on. These fuckers are buying pies. And we did.
And thus you had Pie Fest.
We did. So it was great.
Good times. Good times. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a nice little weekend. So had a really good time, and Virginia did as well.
I had a crawfish pie. I ate that yesterday at Jazz Fest.
Well, that sounds delicious.
Crawfish pie.
I'd rather have you speed bag me in the nuts.
I can arrange that.
I know you can. No one's doubting that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nice. I saw Christian Wilkins even made it out to Sunfest.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. From the Miami Dolphins. He was our big surprise. He was out there. I saw a photo this morning. He hung with some KVJ Nationers.
Nice.
Yeah, so they were able to hook him up a little bit. He's just such a good dude. So.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
If anybody deserves to be hooked up, it's him.
Yeah.
We love that guy. I'm a Dolphins fan now because of him.
Yeah, no doubt. He's as good as they get. So, yeah, it was awesome to see him out there with everybody. Did have a call him out. Came in later today. Alex said, yeah, I just want to say shame on all the criminals that go to Sunfest to steal phones. My buddy and I both had ours taken from our front pockets.
Front?
Wow. I'm out $500 now, and I lost all my honeymoon pictures to whoever you are. I hope you get what you deserve. Well, you might be able to find, I see they arrested somebody on Friday night from Hialeah that was jacking phones. They caught him with a whole bunch of phones on him. So
Damn.
That's fucked up.
yeah, it is. I mean, you're at a festival. You're already spending a good bit of money. I mean, the last thing you want to do is deal with $500 for a phone.
You probably get your drink on it. If you're at Sunfest, you're like, where the fuck's my phone at? Someone's got it.
Yeah, no, that could definitely suck. And, maybe for some people, too, I know if you had like some 3-day passes, you might have had your tickets on your phone.
Totally.
So, for them and accessing many of the VIP areas and things like that, if you put that kind of money down, that'd be crazy. So, yeah, we're talking about the VIP because I was just seeing everything you could do. Sunfest had some VIP tickets that you could get. They were like in the $2,000 price range. Yeah, but you would basically go anywhere and they give you booze or whatever. But, you get all kinds of different perks. But that's what they do now, whether it's Tortuga or I just even was seeing the Miami Grand Prix that they got coming up this weekend. They have some VIP packages in the Miami Grand Prix that are going for as much as $10,000.
Holy crap.
3-day hospitality package. That's crazy. I can't even imagine what you get for $10,000. I mean, that's over $3,000 a day.
Yeah, I hope you get a Grand Prix blowjob.
Yeah, Eric said, talking about the Miami Grand Prix Formula One, the prices are ridiculous for the actual race. The $100 tickets that you're talking about are for the practice round on Friday. The actual race is Sunday, and tickets start at $2,000.
Whoa.
My dad and I wanted to go, but we looked up the prices. We said, screw that. Start at $2,000.
It's got to be, if you want some rigatoni, you're getting some rigatoni anytime you want during the Grand Prix. There should be a section of food you get to go to at any point during the day.
Pies?
Oh my
They
God.
will. They will. They'll have like, I think, a buffet set up, but I mean, I don't know if we're going to specifically have the rigatoni.
But can you go 4 times in a day? You know, you go at noon, you go at 1:30.
Yeah, I think if you have the pass,
Yeah.
you can go in the hospitality suites as much as you want.
Yeah.
You ever
it's-
do that, though? Go to a hospitality suite and you're there and you're like, oh, this is some shitty-ass food.
Yeah, no, well, we...
Yes.
Yeah, they say, oh, it's VIP, and it ain't very VIP.
Or the lady
Yeah.
walking you backstage at Sunfest goes, yeah, I don't really listen to your show. I don't listen to radio, period, but I don't know who you are, and I don't listen to your show.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Why did they give us that person then?
Yeah, she was just the handler. She was running the one backstage.
They weren't going to let Virginia
There.
on stage.
She's like, you can go stand over there. I'm like, I'm with Kevin.
Oh, you're on the show?
Yeah. They didn't really have an idea. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing.
It was an interesting backstage. I will say that, though. If you like people watching, this was a good one. There was a lot of different characters, and it was real loose, and it looked like nobody knew what they were doing.
Did you hit him up with a, don't you know who I am? I do the dirt of the day.
I was like, I'm on the show with him. I don't get to go with him on stage.
Yeah, they hadn't debriefed everybody on who we were.
I remember one year, Kevin was supposed to make an announcement, and it was in front of a good, 30 KVJ Nationers, and they're all getting in, and they wouldn't let fucking Kevin. He's like, I'm supposed to be on stage and make an announcement.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, we don't know who you are.
And I think I had the badge.
You did.
I'm like, I got the badge.
Doesn't
like,
matter.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, all right. I told him, I'm like, well, I'm here for you guys, not for me. So
It was
peace.
nothing. It was
I think I
nothing-
left.
I'm here for the barge, so I don't want to be on this stage. I want to be in the barge getting my drink.
Yeah, that's right. They wouldn't let me have to make the announcement. I'm like, all right, I'm going to the barge. Peace. And I just walked off. And they're like, where's Kevin? And they're like, where'd you go? I'm like, they wouldn't let me back. I'm like, come to kiss my ass. I'm not standing there. I'm not groveling to get on stage.
It was nice though that the meal service you use was the sponsor of that stage. So
Yeah, I
it
did
was
nutrition, yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, so we threw out some shirts and all that kind of stuff on Thursday. And that was all good.
Yeah, you guys looked great. I wanted to be there. Oh, we just had Weird and Whatever playing that night.
You didn't miss nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was simple and easy and
Very
fast.
easy, very quick.
Always getting a lot of suggestions for Suits movie reviews. He does early Monday morning. He did Weird Science, a movie when I was a teenager. I remember I loved that. We would always quote a couple of the lines off of the movie, but I will concede that I think if you put the whole thing together overall as a movie, it's probably pretty bad. And when he started running it through, I'm like, yeah, that part was terrible. That
It's
was
goofy is all it is.
It is, but it's kind of hokey. But yeah, some of the lines. I remember. Do you remember the one part where they're in the bathroom and the hot girls were outside and they were in there and he opened the door? She's like, "What are you guys doing in there?" She's like, Gary was just taking a shit."
Slaps him.
Because the look on his face, because he's trying to impress these girls. Could you imagine in high school if the hot girl that you want to date is like standing right outside a bathroom door and your buddy's like, he's just in here taking a shit.
Well, Denny's told us that story when he was in school. How they shared that one bathroom, and he blew it
Yeah.
up and then
Oh, my
left.
gosh.
And then the hot girl noticed that Ralph came out
Yeah.
there too, and Ralph got the blame.
I can't think of anything more embarrassing if you blew up a bathroom and the chick you had a crush on in high school was like, ew,
It's rough, man.
and knew it was you.
It's rough.
It is rough.
I think just if anybody in high school knows you're the one that blew up the bathroom, I think it's rough.
Tough.
But
Middle
it's
school too.
awesome that Ralph got blamed for Denny's Duke.
Well, then Ralph ends up he throws up a month later in class just to kind of solidify. Ralph is gross.
Yeah, Ralph is.
He solidified the top gross spot.
And for any other Ralph out there who's hot and has it together, this guy's not doing you any favors for the name.
No way.
Yeah, Ralph. So here's a suggestion. Suits needs to try Harry and the Hendersons. I'm sure Jaybird loves that movie too. All right.
Is that good?
Yeah, I don't hate Harry. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely a solid '80s movie for sure.
Okay, Blake said, has he seen Real Genius with Val Kilmer? I think that still holds up.
I don't know, man. I like that movie too. I don't think Suits is gonna like it.
Okay. And Danny and DePizzle said, how about the Steve Martin movie, The Jerk?
Suits might laugh at that. Suits has got a sick mind, and he doesn't like squeaky clean comedy, and that's kind of a not PC movie, so you might like that one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's old though. I mean, it's old as fuck.
It's real old.
I think that's even from the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we check that out. A lot of people giving their thoughts on Ozark, the final episodes, and I assume what's going to be the end of Ozark dropped on Netflix. They say it's the end of it. No
Did
way.
it seem like it was the end to you?
Yeah, well, the first thing was because I fell asleep on Saturday, and Kim stayed up way late and binged through the whole thing Saturday night. And so on Sunday, she's like, I don't know. She's like, you said that was the last episode? I said, yeah. She's like, it seems like it was a cliffhanger, like they'd have another season. When I saw it, to me, I see the finality of it. But, I mean, it is set up where I guess if you wanted to continue it on, but honestly, I wouldn't. Like, you've done all you want to do with it.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good. Like, it's there. You got it. I think it's I know season 2 might be a little slow for some people, so that's how I would do it. Like, it's a solid series, 4 seasons. Get through 2 to get to 3, and then I thought 3 and 4 were all good.
Anna in the chat room saying there's no way that's the end of Ozark. I thought I heard it was the end.
Yeah, no, I think that's the end of Ozark. I would like to hear, if we could do a spoilers podcast, or if you're listening, it's because you've watched all of it, to find out why she says there's no way that that's the end of it. But no, I mean, I explained it to somebody who was texting in earlier today, and I was like, no, here's what all that was at the end. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah. And they're like, yeah, it's over. So that was my thought. Maybe the Queen kind of missed it. And
Yeah, because I was telling y'all, I watched The Sopranos over again, and it's the third time I watched it full. They ended that, and we all know the ending was kind of odd. That was not a very good ending. I get the whole, you make up your own fucking ending. No, spell it out for this dumb fuck over here. I want to know what happened. I don't like the whole you fill in the blanks for an ending.
Yeah, that's like they're being lazy.
I thought they could have done more. That was not that felt like a sneeze that was going to be really big, and it just never came. Mm-hmm. Did it have a good feel?
Yeah, it had it. And when I explained to somebody, they felt like it was a cliffhanger when I explained it, though. Because, see, I think sometimes series, and I like this, I mean, you could go out and completely walk somebody, hold them by the hand and walk them down and show what the people's life looks like for the next. And sometimes they do that. Sometimes it gets kind of boring, and it's not a great way to end it. Like, you want to end with a punch.
Sure.
You end with a punch, and that's what Ozark's known for. They end with a punch. And maybe that kind of left you confused a little bit, but they told you everything you needed to know. I mean, you knew where they were going and what was happening. So I think it resolved itself, and it was good. So I would recommend it, with the caveat of saying be patient with season 2. Might be a little slow for people.
You need to get in that Queen of the South, the one that was on USA that's now on Netflix.
Yeah, I had tried that with the Mexican Queen. She was a little... I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't get her revved up into it.
Teresa Mendoza.
Yeah.
You gotta get wrapped up into it because it's fun.
I think she was just like, if I want to watch it, we watched the other one that they had done,
right?
La Reina del Sur. So, and we typically like to watch the shows in Spanish if we can.
This one goes back and forth. There's a lot of Spanish speaking parts in it, but they give you the
subtitles,
words, the subtitles on the bottom. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I watched some. I picked out a movie on HBO, and it was an old ass movie. We're talking from the 60s, and it looked all creepy because I like creepy old movies, and the whole fucking thing was in French. And I'm like, I tried to write it out for about 5 minutes, and I'm like, fuck this noise.
Yeah.
No. French bread pizza, yes.
That's a lot. Yeah.
It was a lot.
Let me see here. Got an email saying Friday's episode of Share a Shock had me on the edge of my seat. We need a theme song for it. For the bird.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, some of these bits we only do like once a year for a month. We can do theme songs.
Right. I don't know how long Share a Shock will be around. It's typically in the category of it's around for a couple rounds and then probably gone, but we'll see. Never know.
I think I'm up this week for Share a Shock.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's you.
Sharpen up those questions.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, the thing about it, and the only reason why I think it probably is going to be once we get through this round, that'll probably be it, because you're starting to you can find out all you have to do is ask something about the kids or something along those lines, and you're gonna get you get it dialed in.
I'm trying to think if there's nothing I'll answer right now. I don't know.
I think you're gonna have some good shockable ones. I think Virginia's gonna be able to find
I don't know,
at
y'all.
least 2.
But sometimes what happens is a repeat question will come in there, and it's like a softball question. I'm more offended at softball questions than hard questions. So bring that fucking heat.
There's some current information that I want about your love life. I
Bring it on.
I know you got something going on over there.
I can honestly tell you I've got nothing going on right now. Honestly. I'd be honest.
Let me smell your finger.
Well, it might smell like Snickers. Which is not bad. No.
Snickers.
Currently, I got nothing going on. I'm a free fucking agent.
And how long have you been a free agent?
Oh, why don't you save that shit for fucking... What day is this? What day am I calling in?
I think we're in it
Friday.
right now.
On Friday.
Yeah.
You're in it.
Giving it to
You
you
just
now.
launched you right into it.
I'll sweat the witch.
You might not remember what you tell me when you're drinking.
No, the funny thing is I remember everything when we're drinking. You don't remember shit. When I know everything that I've talked to you about. I haven't seen you that much, hooker.
I was peeking over your fence the other day.
But you didn't see. You didn't see shit. I know there was nothing.
I did. He has all the blinds pulled, every curtain.
'Cause I knew you were coming over.
blind, it's locked up tight.
All I always know. I always know when the witch is in town. I got my fucking
You
inside
can hear the
tracks.
theme song. Dun, 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 dun,
I can.
dun, 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 dun.
I see the broom out in the distance.
There's a wind in the air.
You get
You're
the
right.
blinds down.
The weather changes.
The weather
atmosphere.
changes.
You hear the cackle.
Oh, it's quite horrifying.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I start boarding up like a fucking hurricane's coming.
That song Virginia the Witch starts playing.
I know.
Yeah,
Rocco loves that song, by the way.
he does.
Because
Huh?
he's like, I know, Jay Bird. I know she's a witch.
Let me see an idea for a punishment for do it, bitch. Sticky hands. Loser has to have sticky applied to their hand.
Oh, that'd be rough.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I believe our thing came in. The mail. It's already here.
Oh, it's ready to go for tomorrow.
I believe it is. Yeah. Let me confirm. According to my
if it
email,
is.
it's gotten there. I just didn't check my mail. But yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow then. Oh, that's going to be great. Oh, Virginia's going to be so mad.
What is it?
Oh, no, you're going to find out
You
then.
don't want to tease it for her?
No.
Is it something you eat or something you have on you?
Why don't you tune in tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Oh, she's going to... Bitch.
Is it eating or is it like wearing?
I think I like when things are kind of rattling around that dome of yours. Why don't you just wait till
You got
tomorrow?
shook.
Yeah, she's good. I'm glad. She needs to be shook a little bit more.
She's not sure enough.
She's
Yeah.
not shook enough.
Right.
I don't know. I shook it a lot this weekend.
Yeah, you better watch your uterus. I saw you shaking that thing real hard.
I was dancing for Jesus.
It's so funny. I didn't realize how much Virginia's sister Maggie was like her. Y'all are
Yeah.
so much
I know.
alike.
They get together, yeah.
They take the same kind of pictures. They both do the open mouth
They do,
picture.
okay, yeah.
You both get fucking turned, which I love.
Yeah.
We had fun.
Those girls know how to throw down.
We just had a blast.
So you got there when on Friday?
I got there on Saturday morning.
Okay.
We flew in early, me and Uncle Jerry.
What was your drinking window on Saturday?
I started at the hotel at... Oh, no, I started on the street at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, in the French Quarter. Walking around, went into a little grocery. Got
Okay.
beers.
Okay. So what time you
10
said first?
a.m.
10 a.m.
10
okay.
a.m., yeah.
So we started at 10 a.m. And what time would you say you wrapped it up?
I actually, on Saturday night, went to bed around 11 or 10:30 maybe.
Okay.
I went to bed early because I had just had it.
Okay. So you only drank for 12 hours then
Yes.
on Saturday. And
Yeah.
then how long did you drink yesterday then?
Started early, breakfast Bloody Mary.
Okay.
And
What time we talking?
I mean, I kept it going right until we had to go to the airport at 7.
Did you feel any buzz from that Bloody Mary? That's too thick, I feel like, to get it the next morning for the hair of the dog kind of a drink.
Well, it's a pretty fun Bloody Mary.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that
you
beautiful?
got big old shrimp hanging out of that.
It
and
had
everything.
shrimp, it had bacon, it had a pickled okra, it had pickled spicy beans.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is so not
That's
my
great.
game.
And I drank that thing sitting on a balcony in the French Quarter.
That's awesome.
Like, it doesn't get any better.
It's almost like part breakfast, too.
That's not a
It
drink.
was.
Yeah.
I was full. I didn't even
Yeah.
order an entree after I ate that. I just had a little bit of grits.
That's what I'm saying. How can that give you all that food would block my buzz?
Nothing blocks my buzz.
Yeah, and it just, I mean, I don't know that you get necessarily turned, but it does kind of get you relaxed and kind of going. It's a great way to rev up into your day.
Totally.
I'd rather have a couple shots of whiskey than a big stack of pancakes.
Okay.
See, if I ate that, I would fall asleep.
Yeah.
That to me, I can't do all that.
Yeah.
I gotta have an egg or something. I can't do pancakes.
Pussy.
I try to look cute.
I actually couldn't do pancakes. If I was going to go out for the day, I would probably just drink in the morning. Pancakes would weigh you down.
Yeah, that'd be tough to.
That's not a good drinking meal.
Concept here, Autumn wanted to run past us for an adults-only prom. Given that it's the high school prom season, I've been having prom flashbacks, and I wish I could have experienced prom with my husband. However, I didn't meet him until I was about 21. I'd love to organize an event like this. What would you all think about it?
I think it's fun.
It is, yeah. And, you know, I got some friends of mine. Some radio shows have done it. I know friends of ours in Charlotte had done adult prom for like 10 or 15 years. I'm not sure they do it anymore. But, yeah, it's a fun event. I think just the only thing about it is it's a to-do. Like, it would be a project. And so to do it and do it right so it's awesome, you really, I mean, you know, Virginia, to put on an event, it is something.
It
And
takes
so,
8 months
yeah,
to put on an event.
Yeah, it takes like 8 months, and it takes a full team.
Yeah.
And, you know, so we love all those ideas, and you know, a lot of times, you know, with Jerry, we'll pitch him ideas, and he'll run with it, and so he can put it together. That's what he does, his events, and nobody does them better than him.
Yeah, and we got a big meeting coming up in a few weeks. He wants to pitch some new concepts, and he wants to make some things happen.
Well, let me know when we're doing this pizza thing.
That's the main thing he wants to talk about.
Yeah, because I think we could do a great job collectively making that thing awesome.
It would be so huge. And with his knowledge of infrastructure and your power in the pizza community,
Thank you.
You two would be unstoppable with the whole Pizza Fest. We just have to figure out, you know, where do you want to have it? Is it indoors? Is it outdoors? Do you charge admission? Is the pizza all free, or do you just buy the pizza individually from the vendors?
Just the concept of going around a bunch of different places. And I'm
Right.
talking about a fuck ton of pizza.
You've gotta have-
not 4 tents, not 5 tents.
You got to
I
have at
want-
least 20.
Yeah, just something where you've got options
Blown
galore.
away, yeah.
Yes.
And everybody's serving little pieces, maybe not whole pies. You know, you get
you have the option of both. I don't know.
All right.
Look, I mean, don't stop the power of the pie.
Yeah.
If someone's got a good pizza and you want to take a pie home, that's how they're going to make some money too.
pies galore.
Oh gosh, that's my dream
I
right
know.
there.
He really wants to make it happen for you. So
Don't you think that would do well, Kev?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. I think really the only thing that happened, we had the pandemic that kind of, we had got it going, and then, if I remember correctly, the pandemic kind of derailed it.
Yes.
Oh, the other thing people keep on asking, where are we at with the whole Tom Cruise cruise? Because you had said you're getting really good reviews back from the movie.
Yeah, I hear the movie's going to be good. I haven't heard anything else about that one, so I don't know.
Has our enthusiasm waned on this Tom Cruise cruise?
I don't think so. I think it still sounds fun.
I do too.
It's in November the movie comes out.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's good weather.
That would be a great time to do a Hakuna Matata.
All right, so we have time to get this together still.
I think they had it all set up. It was a done deal. I had it in my calendar.
Yeah, I got like bumped like 3 times. They kept changing the movie date. So.
COVID, bruh.
Got Lori sent an email. She said, we did it. We made the new revamped Fat Kevin cookie. Okay. She said, this is a monster. We had fun making. I hope that it does Fat Kevin justice. So let me see. We got Lori that had sent this in. What's inside? Chocolate chip cookie, brownies, M&Ms, mini Reese's cups. You top it with icing caramel, crushed Lay's, crushed pretzels, M&Ms, and Reese's cup.
Whoa.
And you can see all the ingredients that went into it. And then on the back end is the Fat Kevin cookie, and that's exactly it. That is something that I would have eaten probably 3 trays of in one sitting.
That looks
so amazing.
good.
It looks delicious.
Yeah, that looks fantastic. That's what I would have done. I would have taken everything that's delicious and just put it all together in one cookie. And so that definitely does do Fat Kevin justice. That'd be amazing.
That looks delicious.
We did a bake sale. Gotta get the Fat Kevin cookie out there.
Totally. We can do that.
That's how you do it.
We can do anything with Uncle Jerry helping us.
Oh, y'all got me all pizza horny.
So
ready to
many
go, huh?
pizzas.
Yeah, I do love the idea of so many pizzas.
Yeah. Okay. You
That's
just
what
had
you call it.
You said,
So many pizzas.
Or pies galore.
Pies galore. But then pies galore is about sweets.
It doesn't necessarily.
This is about pizza.
Not necessarily. Well, we don't have to fucking fight about it. I'm not, the one thing I don't want to do is fight about. I want to bring people together with Pizza Fest.
yeah, you don't want to fight about
There's
this.
enough fighting out there. I'm so sick of seeing people fucking fight and bicker all the time.
Yeah.
Let's bring this together.
Right. That's right. Got an email here. Apparently, the fake violinists have now made it to Long Island. I got this email, said I saw this in a local moms group, and it made me think, you guys. This is from the Massapequa Moms group. Somebody posted how amazing that he was, and then the comments started saying, yeah, he's not really playing.
Yeah,
That's the scam.
Yeah.
They're not plugged in.
Yep. So
And
there you go. Fake
you'll-
violinists in Massapequa now.
You'll know the sound when you hear the shitty quality of not very good violin, keyboardy type sounds.
Right. It sounds so good because it is produced.
Mm-hmm.
They're just standing there and playing a track, and it sounds like somebody took all the RMF music. It's like all WRMF music, but it's on a violin.
It's pretty shitty, but awesome.
Okay.
I love seeing them out now. Now it just reminds me of, hey, that's what we talked about on the show.
Yeah.
I get messages all the time. It's kind of become our own little joke with the nation.
I know they're not legit doing it. But
Yeah, it does not offend me at all. I'm entertained. If I'm entertained,
Yeah.
you got my buck.
I did it at the Crawfish Fest. So there was a fiddler in the group that was on stage playing in the Porch Dogs.
Okay.
He fiddles, and so he's like, I'm going to give you a fiddle, and you're going to come out there, and you're going to look like you're fiddling. I'm like, sign me up. Let's go. It tricked my brother-in-law. He's like, I didn't know you knew how to fiddle.
So you can easily do fake fiddle then.
You can so do fake
It's
fiddle.
an easy instrument to fake, and maybe that's why so many of them are doing the violin, because maybe it's that easy to fake.
It is.
You just rub the bow across it and kind of move your hands a little bit.
Yeah, and then you just throw a couple drinks down someone's throat. They don't know what the fuck's going on.
Got an interesting text here. Somebody said, yeah, I want to smuggle weed into Cancun for my girls' trip, and I was thinking of putting it in my vagina. Will I make it?
Pussy weed? Whoa.
I don't know if Denny's has any expertise on smuggling the weed.
Denny's, have you ever put weed in your vagina?
Denny's?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that is a good question. If you want to get weed, now this is the whole thing, because there's a story right now, and it depends on what country you're talking about. But you have that Brittany Griner. She is the professional women's basketball player that tried doing this into Russia. And as far as I know, I think she's still sitting in that prison. I think they're going to keep her till at least May 7th.
She is still there.
So, she just brought it right through, and they got her at security, and they're holding on to her, and I don't know.
Yeah, and small dick men are always being called out. Oh, small penis this, small penis that. What about the vagina that is quite large in size? I think those kind of vaginas would do very well with storing some weed.
Well, the thing is, a lot of times I think they have the x-ray. So if you're going through, they look at that, and you would see that, hey, you've got something
If you could
in your vagina, right?
if you could fashion it to make it look like a tampon, I think you might be able to get away with it.
Yeah, just can't put a bowl or maybe even can't put a bowl or a bong up in that thing.
Yeah, somebody's texted in and said, you know what? It's easy to get at the resort. You don't need to leave the resort, and don't even worry about trying
Where
to
are they
smuggle
going
it.
again?
They're going to a resort in Cancun.
Oh yeah, I mean you'll find weed in Cancun. You also probably find some STDs too if you're not careful.
But do you really want to be in Cancun trying to make a drug deal happen? That's kind of scary.
Do you really want to put it up your crotch?
I'd rather put it in my hoo-ha than do a drug deal with some Mexican guy I don't know who might kill me.
None of these are great options.
But I think if you're looking at it, I think the best option is, because if you're on the resort, then you're okay. I think pretty much the rule if you're going to Cancun is just stay on the resort. Like, you're from the airport to the resort, stay there, don't leave. And if there's somebody on the resort property, they can get it for you.
And also, too, just follow the golden rule. Never put too much pot in your pussy. Just know your limit.
But the one thing about that, though, is you are getting it from somebody you don't know, and they could lace it with something, and I would not be real comfortable with that.
Well, yeah.
Either. So if you got it here from somebody you trust or in a place that you trust, maybe it's medical marijuana. I don't know. And if you have the medical marijuana card, can you travel with that into Mexico?
Y'all just need a Denny's in your life. Denny's would have you taken care of within under 30 minutes.
Because he knows what he's doing.
He does.
He's good at it.
He does.
He's fine-tuned his craft.
Robin said it's decriminalized there in Cancun, so I guess it's not a big deal to get. So
Don't even worry about it. Look at that. It's a great day for you and your vagina.
You're not going to have to put all kind of weird things in your beaver.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
None of us wanted that for you, by the way.
It just feels like a bad idea. If you just say, hey, I'm thinking about smuggling drugs into Mexico.
Yeah, say that out loud.
Can I play a game with you, Virginia? I'm going to throw some items at you, and you tell me what would be the scariest to put up there. So, okay, weed up in the hoo-ha. You're probably okay with that.
Yeah, as long as you, put it in some kind of container that wouldn't scratch the hoo-ha on the inside.
Okay, you got 5 sweet and sour packages from McDonald's, but the only way to get them through customs is, are you confident?
Those got sharp edges.
And do you think you have enough room for 4 of them?
4? I don't know.
We're going too deep, probably.
Yeah, wow. I don't think I can fit 4. Wow. I mean, I'll go home and try because I do have some in my fridge.
Yes, we could.
I'll tell you what. I'll report back tomorrow.
I think we played a game of Will It Fit before. Maybe we need to do that with Virginia's vagina tomorrow. We can play this fun game
on the podcast, of course.
Yeah.
Nope, 7:10.
Yeah, we just won't say in what.
Will it fit?
If you listen to the ATS, you'll know what we're talking about. But people be like, what? What are you talking about?
And thank you for really taking the time to think about, I think 4's too many packages. I got to do 2.
Now, I could do 4 ketchup packets. Well, no problem.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. All right.
Yeah, a bartender in the Bahamas said, all you have to do is ask the bartender. I know, it's how you do it here. So if you're in the Bahamas or you're in Mexico, just ask the bartender, be like, hey, I'd like to score some weed. Can you hook me up? And that's your best, most reliable source to go to get weed if you're at one of those resort vacation destinations.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Okay. And the Bearded Mexican said Mexico's a hot spot right now, not a good place for women to travel at all. Cartels have given the go-ahead to foot soldiers to start snatching up women.
That's great.
10,000 pesos apiece and more for Americans.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, I got to look into that. That's crazy.
Literally, this pussy's pricey.
Yeah. Look, I ain't got the answers. All I know is no one here wanted you to do that.
Okay.
We also don't want you to be sold into the black market for sex slaves.
No, I mean, that movie Taken is terrifying, isn't it?
Yes.
That should scare the bejesus out of anybody.
Because it's real and it happens and it's like, oh my gosh. Just if you're going to go to Mexico, make sure you have like a group with you or a big dude.
I love me some Taken, but that shit is not a realistic movie. Untaken is so unrealistic.
Unrealistic. That doesn't happen.
No, things like that happen, but the way my man goes out and kills everyone.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
no, that's not realistic.
Yeah,
I mean, how many guys can go and do that?
Oh no, definitely people get sold and kidnapped into sex slavery.
The scary part, her getting snatched like that.
The best part of that movie is the hole. the phone call. That's the best part of the movie.
Skills, certain set of
I
skills.
love it.
Yeah, it is great.
Have you seen that movie, Virginia?
I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I've never sat down and watched the full thing.
I don't know if I think after like 40 minutes, you'd be like, oh man, I'm exhausted. It's a lot.
I think it would get me upset because I know it's like real, and I'd be like all more paranoid about Mags getting snatched.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Add into the fear, bird.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
Happy Monday.
Fuck.
Good times, right?
All right.
Yep, there you go. Party on.
Thank you to our friends at Atoll Vodka. They make the most delicious vodka. You can just have it in a lemonade. You can put it over ice. It is scrumptious. Buy it for yourself today. Give it as a gift. Atoll Vodka. You can buy it at mashandgrape.com.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.